Christopher Robin was a young boy with a big imagination. He lived on the edge of a wonderful place called the 100-Acre Wood. It was a magical place filled with talking animals and grand adventures. There he met Winnie the Pooh, a silly but lovable bear who loved honey. He also met Piglet, a tiny pig with a big heart, and Eeyore, a gloomy donkey who was always happy to see Christopher Robin. And let's not forget Owl, the wise owl who wasn't always as smart as he seemed. Together, they had many adventures. They went on picnics and explored the woods. They learned about friendship and the importance of helping others. They shared laughter, faced fears, and created memories that would last a lifetime. Christopher Robin's days were filled with the simple joys of childhood, made even brighter by the company of his extraordinary friends. As Christopher Robin grew older, things began to change. He started going to school and learning new things. He met other children and explored new interests. The 100-Acre Wood, once his whole world, started to feel smaller. His childhood, with its carefree days and imaginary adventures, felt like a distant memory. He began to feel embarrassed by his childhood friends. He thought they were childish and silly. He wanted to be seen as mature and responsible. He believed that leaving his past behind, including his friends from the 100-Acre Wood, was the only way to truly grow up. Christopher Robin left the 100-Acre Wood to go to school, and then to work in the busy city. The city was big and exciting, filled with new people and opportunities. He thought that finding success in this new world would bring him happiness and fulfillment. He threw himself into his work, determined to prove himself. He made new friends, but none of them understood him the way Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore did. None of them had shared his adventures or knew the secrets of the 100-Acre Wood. He found himself longing for the simple joys of his childhood, for the friends who accepted him unconditionally. Christopher Robin worked hard and climbed the ladder of success. He had a good job and a nice house, but he wasn't happy. He'd become the serious and practical adult he thought he wanted to be, but in doing so, he had lost sight of the things that truly mattered. The demands of his work consumed him, leaving little room for anything else. He was always busy, always rushing, always worried about tomorrow. He had forgotten how to relax, how to have fun, how to simply be. The joy and wonder he felt as a child had been replaced by stress and responsibility. Section 5. Shadows of the Past. One day, while cleaning out his attic, Christopher Robin stumbled upon a box filled with mementos from his childhood. There, amidst the dusty toys and faded photographs, he found a small, worn teddy bear, Winnie the Pooh. Holding Pooh in his hands, a wave of nostalgia washed over him. Memories of sunny afternoons spent playing in the 100-Acre Wood with Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and Owl came flooding back. He remembered the laughter, the adventures, the unwavering friendship. He realized that in his pursuit of adulthood, he had left behind a part of himself that was precious and irreplaceable. Section 6. A Daughter's Innocence. Christopher Robin had a daughter of his own now, a bright and curious little girl named Madeline. He watched her play, her imagination running wild, and saw a reflection of his own forgotten childhood. He longed to share his love for the 100-Acre Wood with her, to introduce her to the friends who had meant so much to him. He began telling her stories about Pooh and Piglet, Eeyore and Owl, bringing the 100-Acre Wood to life with his words. He saw the wonder in her eyes, the same wonder he had felt as a child, and realized that the magic of the 100-Acre Wood was not just for children, but for anyone who believed in the power of imagination and friendship. Section 7. Echoes of a Forgotten Tune. One evening, while reading Madeline a bedtime story about Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin heard a familiar sound, a gentle humming coming from the open window. It was a tune he hadn't heard in years, a silly little song he used to sing with his friends in the 100-Acre Wood. He looked out the window and thought he saw a glimpse of a familiar figure disappearing into the shadows. Could it be? Was it possible that his old friends were real, or was it just his imagination playing tricks on him? Driven by a longing he couldn't ignore, Christopher Robin decided to return to the 100-Acre Wood. He needed to see for himself if his childhood haven was real, if his friends were still there. He followed the winding path through the woods, his heart pounding with a mix of hope and apprehension. As he emerged into a familiar clearing, he saw them, Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and Owl, just as he remembered them. Time seemed to stand still as their eyes met, the years of separation melting away. Christopher Robin apologized for leaving them behind, for forgetting the value of their friendship. To his relief, they forgave him without hesitation. They had missed him dearly and were overjoyed to have him back. They reminded him that true friends are never truly apart, that the bonds of friendship run deeper than time and distance. They welcomed him back into their lives with open arms, proving that true friendship is a gift that keeps on giving, even when we least deserve it. Christopher Robin spent the next few days rediscovering the simple joys of the 100-acre wood. He played Pooh Sticks with Pooh, went on an expedition with Piglet, and shared a melancholic silence with Eeyore. He listened to Owl's long-winded stories and remembered how to laugh without a care in the world. He realized that the most important things in life weren't things at all, but the people we love and the memories we make. He learned that it's okay to be silly sometimes, to embrace the child within, and to never take the love of true friends for granted. Christopher Robin returned to the city a changed man. He had rediscovered the importance of friendship, the power of imagination, and the beauty of simplicity. He carried the lessons of the 100-acre wood in his heart, determined to live a more balanced life, filled with love, laughter, and gratitude. He learned that true friends are hard to find, harder to leave, and impossible to forget. They are the family we choose, the ones who stick by us through thick and thin, who remind us who we are and who we want to be. And so, the story of Christopher Robin reminds us to cherish our friendships, to hold on to the wonder of childhood, and to never let go of the things that truly matter. It teaches us that the greatest adventures are often found in the simplest of moments, and that the most important journey we can take is the one that leads us back to ourselves and the people we love.